Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Stadium Court, Anna Kalinskaya.
Here comes the world number 64, Anna Kalinskaya. She has the tough task today of trying to find a way past the Indian Wells champion, Elena Rybakina. These two haven't met at tour level before.
Please welcome Elena Rybakina.
And given the way this woman is playing tennis right now, the runner-up at the Australian Open, but the Wimbledon champion got her revenge over Elena Rybakina in Indian Wells at the weekend. And having won the last 8 matches she played, she comes in here as a red-hot favourite. Sophie Amiak alongside me for this one. Sophie, a pleasure as always to be with you. And it's going to be a pleasure today to see these two in action, especially Rybakina given the tennis she's playing right now.
Yeah, and you said it, she's hot, very hot on court and on the WTA Hologic tour, and she's just hitting and smacking that ball from right to left, and the serve, let's not forget this. A tall player who's been able to really dominate with her serve, and very deceptive player in her movement. You know, a lot of people who are tall are normally, not great movers, but I tell you what, she is getting to a lot of balls considering her height and her size. So it's very impressive. But this young woman here is trying to really do make a huge upset tonight.
Alright, so in this corner we've got the shot clock in this corner, and in this corner for the tails, number 1, number 2. Any questions? No? Heads or tails? Heads is the call. And we do have heads. Receive. Thank you.
Thomas Sweeney in the chair for this one. Doing the late night shift in the Hard Rock Stadium, number 10 seed, against Anna Kalinskaya. Rybakina inside the top 10 these days, Sophie, for the very first time. That's been a long-term target. The next target she's reset already, world number 1. And given the way she's playing over the next few years, you wouldn't back against her making it there.
Yeah, there's so many things that can happen, and when you look at the names, and the next name that is, along the way, if she was to come through here tonight against Badosa, I mean, those players are always dangerous, and for Rybakina, with the way that she's playing, it's sometimes, you get nervous a little bit because she strikes the ball with so much power that, you anticipate that with power comes also risks, and with risks comes also enforced errors, but she's been able to be very consistent.
Well, she's got a really super rivalry developing with Aryna Sabalenka and with Iga Swiatek as well. Now, she lost to Sabalenka in the final at the Australian Open, but she beat Swiatek along the way there, and Swiatek has been beaten twice by Rybakina this year already. So you feel that is something of a little rivalry that's starting to brew between those three at the top of the women's game. Would you go along with that?
I agree. That would be, very fun to have this kind of trio of women fighting each other. But what I love about the WTA Hologic Tour is that there's so much depth that there are also players around that group that can definitely be dangerous and rival. Good rivalries for all of three of those players. So that's the fun of it.
The thing that also leapt out at me when I was looking at the stats for Rybakina, the last couple of years she's been a little sluggish in terms of her start to the year. 2020 she was electric, making 4 finals in her first 5 events. Then the next couple of years she was a little more sluggish. So when you look at her results last year, she has got places to go with that ranking before she gets to Wimbledon. And of course no ranking points to defend there either because they weren't any last year. So when you look at what she's got in front of her, you can get very excited about where that ranking is going to be in a couple of months' time.
Yeah, and I think Sabalenka is about in the same level of celebration, especially coming here, not many points to defend. And especially when you know that Swiatek had to withdraw from the tournament, so she's losing the points that she made and accumulated last year, although she's so ahead that it's not too worrisome right now, but little by little, especially physically, Swiatek cannot really stay in great shape to defend all the points that she had with the tremendous year she had last year. those players are definitely going to grab little by little and closer to that #1 spot.
And a rib injury as well is a tough one, isn't it, to heal and recover and get right in terms of the recuperation.
Yeah, and I think it's a rib injury. I think there's a lot going on also. I think she's somebody who's very the mental toughness and the mental effect of the game, and I think she puts a lot of emphasis on that, and that's also a reason that she's not able to compete. I think it's a combination of things.
Well, for Anna Kalinskaya, she's already had a match in Miami this week, a victory in round 1 against Victoria Jimenez. Kalinskaya 6-4, 6-2 the score. She made round 3 here last year, so she's got points to defend, there's no doubt about that. A quarter-finalist in Austin earlier this year. She lost to Danielle Collins, but a couple of good wins there, beat Coco van der Wey and now Habino as well. And in Adelaide too as well, she had a really good run. She qualified and made the round of 16 and beat Elena Rybakina along the way too, so she can be dangerous. 6 top 20 wins, 5 of them have come in the last 12 months. When you go a little higher, only 2 of them.
She's definitely has a good future. She's coached by a former professional tennis player, Patricia Tarabini, who has been on the tour when I was on the tour at the time, and was very solid, and from Argentina herself has had really great success. So, but look at that is absolutely astonishing, but obviously understandable.
Well, one of the things that will be in the mind of Anna Kalinskaya is a happy memories from here 12 months ago, because she beat Karolina Pliskova in her opening match